Good morning, everyone. Mothers and fathers, sisters and daughters, piano players, organ players, choral directors, all you horn enthusiasts out there. This is session number 8. And the last session, we got into opening the voicing up, into open voicing. We talked about a drop 2 voice. We got into that. Block voicing, drop 2. And so now we're going to get into a drop 2/4 voicing, and it's just what it says. You drop the second voice of the whole voicing, the second note of the voicing, and the fourth note of the voicing down an octave. We want to keep our tenor instruments in a good spot of their range, okay? So we've been in key of C for a while, so let's change to B flat or something just to keep it interesting. So here we are, treble clef, and we're B flat major 7th. B flat is 2 flats. B flat major 7th is a 1 chord in the key of B flat. So let's say our melody note is D, and our block voicing would be right down the voicing. D, B flat, A, F, and D again. Okay, there's your 5-part. So if we're going to, on the drop 2, what we did is we took the second note of the voicing, which is the B flat, and we dropped it down an octave to there. Okay. So now let me go like this because it'll be easy to see that way. Okay. So he moved down to here. Then we take the 4th note from the top and we drop that down an octave. So first, second, third, 4th note, the F, and we drop that down an octave. So that's going to be down in here. And here's where I start writing in, but just so you can see it, just to make it simple. Let's write that in, let's include our bass clef. Like I said before, I like to write my horn charts out in concert, okay? For learning purposes, I believe that's the best approach. A lot of folks like to write out their stuff in transposed. Like Finale will make you do that, from what I know. I only have the cheap version of Finale. But for learning purposes and to see everything, I would continue in concert. A lot of guys in the business, they want to see a transposed score. It's all transposed, you know. But it's for learning, it's hard to see. And so what I do is I write in concert when I'm doing my arrangement, and I'll do it in a treble and bass clef. So for the folks who aren't familiar with bass clef, that's middle C right there. Basically, it's one ledger line. There's a big space here, but so it's E, D, C, B, A. Okay. So if I was to write this voicing out like my normal practice on this drop 2, 4, okay. So here's my B flat. Let's do it one more time just for fun. Okay, there I am in a block B flat major 7th in a block voicing. Okay, we have a B flat, and that's really the only one we have. So we take and we drop the B flat down an octave, which would be right here. Okay, and so that goes out of the way. The 4th is the F, so the F would go down to here, and now we don't have the F there anymore. So our voicing, this is our voicing now. Okay, kind of interesting because now we've got D, A, D, B flat, F. Now we could tweak this voicing, but we'll get into it later. We'll get into that later. Now, a lot of what determines voicing is, what is happening before this and what's happening after. So that's what we want. Good voice leading. We want if pretty much, let's say, a soli situation where we used to write for sax solis a lot in school. If you're writing a harmonized lead, they have a melody that's moving along, 8th notes or what have you, and you want it all harmonized. So you got this harmony going. You want everybody to be moving. You don't want to get your second, voice from the bottom is Oh, the egg timer. And you don't want a middle voice to be repeating notes and things like that, unless that's what you want. But typically, if you're just everybody's moving along in harmony, you want everybody moving. So that determines a lot. If we were to tweak this, we could change this note to a C if we wanted. So that is our D2. Next, we're going to get into more open voicing. What we used to call a C voicing. It had a root in the bass, and there's some other things we can talk about with open voicing. And we'll also get into how does this all work. Now that we've learned some different voice techniques, how does it all work in context? Okay, how do you actually apply it? So don't forget, shoot me an email, fred@fredstickleymusic.com. Here it is in the lower third, just like magic. And thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate everybody coming. So until next time, we'll see you again. Thanks.